I felt like we worshiped Jesus Christ so much. Oh, this makes no sense. It really felt like a cult. I've been leaning away from Christianity lately and into Islam more, and I really wanted to explain why. Everything I'm about to say is just based on my personal experience being raised as a Christian. A lot of my experience with being raised in a Catholic church just felt uncomfortable. I did not feel like I belonged. Even saying the word God was so hard for me up until this year. Honestly, I wasn't even aware of other religions. It really felt like a cult. I felt like we worshiped Jesus Christ so much. When I thought about religion, I never thought about God. I thought about Jesus Christ. Saying that Jesus Christ is God was just one thing that just never sat with me. Oh, this makes no sense. Many Western Christians aren't practicing Christianity. It wasn't until I started diving into Islam that things have started to get so much better. I resonate so deeply with what I'm reading in the Quran. It's literally the best feeling ever. I've been reading the Quran for about a month now, and the sense of peace that I have felt ever since I started reading it is like something that I didn't imagine. I've always questioned everything that I learned in Christianity, from reading the Bible to going to church and hearing the preachers preach. A lot of it was really extreme in my opinion, and it just didn't make sense. But everything I've read in the Quran so far has made so much sense. I started reading the Quran because I've been at constant war within myself for so long, and I've been very unhappy with the life that I've lived so far. And I've seen so many Muslim women who are just so consumed by their faith, and they are always so happy, so peaceful, so trusting, no matter where they are in their life. So when you see everything that the Palestinians have been through, and you're just so in awe at how they have so much faith still after losing everything. This is how. They're literally following their word of God. They are so steadfast in their faith, more than anyone I have ever seen. And it is beautiful. It's the most amazing thing, and it is the reason why I'm so interested in Islam right now. It's literally something that I admire and I want so bad for myself. So I felt like it made no sense to not give the Quran a chance. I'm not a Muslim at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to become one or not. I've been swarmed by so many Muslims. It feels like a family, and I'm not even Muslim yet. The Catholic Church that I was raised in and those type of people were very judgmental and, in my opinion, very hypocritical. I can go on and on about why I like Islam so much, why it is such an attractive religion to me. I have never came across a more welcoming group of people. They get such a bad rap, particularly by Western society. My experience with Christians has not been nearly as good as my experience with Muslims. But Muslims are some of the most genuine, welcoming people I have ever met. One of the biggest things that I've taken away from reading the Quran that I think all women need to learn and understand is how much the religion of Islam emphasizes a woman's beauty. You see, in Western culture, there's this narrative that is painted about Muslim women. I don't want to offend anyone when I say that men are just ego-centered humans. They do not understand that a woman can dress in anything she wants and it not be to show off her goods to a man. I'm sure you've heard when a lot of men be like, oh, you must be doing that to get attention. From my understanding, dressing modest serves to protect a woman from that. It serves as a way to ensure that she is given the respect that she deserves. I never understood dressing modest until I read the Quran. So when I go out in public now in a more modest fashion, I feel better. At the end of the day, all of my religious journeys, I don't regret it at all. Everything I've been through has brought me to this point now. That's what God wanted all along. This is something I'm gonna forever be grateful for, and I'm so excited to keep diving into Islam.